song choice. What do you choose when you are singing at these auditions? Well, let's talk about the do's and the don'ts for these types of presentations. The first thing to do, let's talk about the don'ts, is don't choose songs that are too hard for you. What do I mean by that? Well, some people, they think, well, singing really high or doing lots of riffs and runs in their voice is going to wow the judges. But the problem with that is that if it's too difficult for you, if it's on the difficult side, it's going to sound strained, even on a good day. But on a bad day, it's going to sound even worse. And I will tell you now that mostly auditions are not going to be the best time that you sing, is the honest truth. Why? Because you're probably going to be super nervous. You've only got 30 seconds. So if you make a mistake, that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. So you've got to think about choosing songs that are still showing off your vocal range, but aren't too hard to sing. When you're nervous, it changes everything, doesn't it? Do you feel like when you're nervous, you don't sing as well as when you're feeling relaxed? It's because those nerves are flowing through your body and it tightens the vocal folds. One of the questions that you could actually ask yourself is, could I sing this song on a bad day? And if the answer is yes, well, then that's a great song choice. But if you really can't honestly say, I don't know if I could sing this song on a bad day, don't choose that song. Think of something else to do. Another thing not to do is copying other artists' vocal styles. This is one of my pet hates. I actually don't like it when vocalists come in and they try to sound like Beyonce. I don't want to hear a Beyonce. We've already got her. I want to hear you. I want to hear your authentic interpretation. If you're choosing one of her songs, it's still you. You're not copying her to the letter. In fact, you've probably heard judges say, that just sounds like ... and we've already got them. We want somebody that's unique and has got a unique sound. So don't try to copy other vocal styles. Certainly learn from them. If you want to practice and sound like someone just to experiment, that's great. But don't bring that into the audition process. Try to add your own flavor and your own vocal style to the songs that you're singing. Some things that you can do: choose songs that have a good but healthy vocal range. What do I mean? Well, a lot of people are singing songs that just go super, super high and it strains up there. Then when they're coming down, it's too low. Or they're choosing songs that just stay in a really minimal vocal range. It doesn't show off their voice at all. For example, if I'm going to come in and sing da 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 da, that's not many notes. I'm singing about 4 or 5 notes in the range. But if I'm going to sing something like da 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 da, you know, I'm sort of showing off vocal style without it being too difficult. So choose songs that have a good but healthy vocal range. Sometimes that can be a verse that's sort of in a minimal vocal range. You might be only singing 4 or 5 notes, but it's a quick verse, and then going into a chorus that lifts and you're hearing some of the high notes and the timbre of the voice in another vocal range. So choose songs that have a good but healthy vocal range. Do choose songs that sound good a cappella. Again, a cappella means singing without music, because that's most likely going to be the auditions that you do, the first few auditions that you do. So a song that you can sing a cappella, but also make sure that you have 2 to 3 songs prepared, because if they like your voice, they might go, that's great. Have you got anything else? Make sure that they're different dynamically. So if you're singing a song like what I just suggested, then with the vocal ranges in the verse being kind of, you know, in a certain range and then moving to a chorus, then you might want to do a different song that's stylistically different. Maybe you'll move to a jazz tune, or maybe it'll be a ballad, and then your third song's a real up-tempo, vibrant song, and try to sing them in almost a different color of the voice or a different range, vocal register. Those things can really help show off your voice. And finally, do have some backing tracks on hand just in case. Like if you completely wow the judges and they say, sing this, sing that, sing this, and then you go to another audition, they may just say, well, do you have any backing tracks? Do you want to sing something to a track just to hear how you sound to a backing track? It's rare that that will happen in those first few auditions, but still just come super prepared. So that's my tips for song choice. If you've got any more tips like that, head to the discussion board. Would love to hear your thoughts.